What's up, guys? Dan Kelleher, Dan the Waterman. We're going to be interviewing ETE, Edward Mendez, out in California today. We were just live and for some reason had a connection issue, so hopefully we can get that worked out. I know being 2,500 miles apart from each other probably don't help out too much, but let's see what we can do. Get some inviting done. What's up, Eric? Man, it's 7 o'clock, bro. You should be out there door knocking. Come on. Come on, man. Got to make it happen. If you guys need your water tested down in the Sarasota, Manatee County area, you got to get with Eric. He's the man. Get some inviting done real quick. What's up, Steven? Hey, I meant to call you today. I got those bottles. They're in the works. I found someone local to do the stickers and the personalization labeling, so they'll be going out next week. So I'll make sure to let you know who I get them sent to. Whoever's big into Facebook Live is going to get a water filter bottle from me, so keep those numbers up so you can get a surprise in the mail. What's up, Ginger? ETE, let's try this again, man.
What's going on, Dan?
Hey, can you hear me now, man?
I can hear you better. How you doing today, dude?
I'm awesome, bro. How about you?
Outstanding.
Good,
How's it
good.
going, guys? How's everybody doing over there? It is ET, Mr. Colgate Smile himself. Are you Colgate smiling?
You got a Colgate smile, bro. So tell us a little bit about you before we get started. When you're getting on here, if you wouldn't mind sharing and inviting. What's up, Matt and Jesse Sink, Victor Gorilla? What's going on, bro? Part of the elite closers.
So y'all want to know a little bit about ETE?
Yeah, man. Tell us about you. Tell us your story.
Okay, very cool. And I appreciate you being here in this platform. I appreciate you inviting me into your show. I'm very grateful for that. I'll tell you this. I saw this movie. It's called Big Fish. And on this movie, the whole story about this movie is about this guy that he is from this little town. And basically like a fish, a big fish in a small pond. He does not belong there. He has to get out and he has to go to the ocean, or he has to go to a bigger pond because he's a big fish. Well, I'm from Houston, Texas. Not that it's a small town, or Houston, Texas is a pretty big city. However, I knew that I was meant to do something greater than to stay in one town the rest of my life. I knew that I was meant for more than just to have one little job and stay there and move up. And one thing that I can tell you is that I've been through a lot of obstacles in life. But the one thing that I'm grateful that I have is I don't accept quitting. I don't accept failure. I don't accept stopping and not going all in, all the way in. So I'm grateful that I have perseverance. I'm grateful that I believe in myself 100%, and I'm always willing to take massive action and take massive risk, even if that means that I fall, because I never fail. I learned a lot of lessons, but I'm not scared to ask somebody for help. And that's one thing that I'm grateful that I have. That's a skill that I have that I'm very grateful that I do have. I'm not scared to ask people for help. I'm not scared to go on the unknown and try something new, like what I did here in California. I came to California 5 months ago. I'd never lived in California, but I came over here because I thought to myself, you know what? Why not go to a different city, a different state, and make it all over, just to see how strong I can just to see how strong I really am and how stronger I can become. And that's what I did. I left Texas to come to California. Everybody told me that I was going to be back in a month or 2 months because I wasn't going to make it. And, I took that shot. I believed in myself. Do you have a big cold? Ginger, help me, please. Bring me some No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. How do you call it? And that's what happened, dude. And then from there, you know, I'll tell you this. Anybody that wants to be an entrepreneur, anybody that literally has that feeling, that instinct to say, you know what, there's something greater for me out there. Um, you have to follow that instinct. You have to believe in yourself. Look at here. If I would never left Texas, I would have never created the Elite Closers. I would have never met you. I would have never met Savage Grind. I would have never connected with everybody that I'm connected with right now. I would have never learned the experiences that I've known now, the new skills that I have developed, the new people, the new businesses that I'm getting involved with. I would have not met those things if I would have never taken that action. And
Yep.
people people ask me, is it scary? Hell yeah, it's freaking scary. I'll tell you this. Today, and I'm gonna make a video about this later on, probably tomorrow. But I'll tell you this. Shout outs to Ginger. I love you, girl. Hey Ginger, guess what? I'll be in Miami tomorrow. I'm gonna go close the deal. Anyways, Ginger she knows that inside joke. Anyways, so I'll tell you this, man. Today's my last day here at the car dealership. I've been doing car sales for a year and a half. Whenever I started the car sales business, oh, nice. I went into the car business for one reason only, and that was to master the art of closing deals. I wanted to master overcoming objections. That's why I went to the car business, because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and I wanted to master it. My whole objective to come to California was to do real estate. So whenever I come back from my trip, I'm gonna go into the real estate business. Never been an agent. Now, mind you, I've worked with properties before in the past with my mentors. You know, it taught me the whole business. I was doing that back in Houston, going now, looking at properties, buying properties. So I've done that, but I've never been a real estate agent before. So am I nervous right now? Oh man, dude, I'm freaking nervous. But I'm so freaking excited because the one thing that I enjoy doing is throwing myself out into the unknown, to my uncomfort zone, because that's where I grow. That's exactly where I grow, because once I go laser focused, it's literally all in. I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing else to lose, because either I drown or freaking eat. And trust me,
Yep.
I'm a big boy. I like to freaking eat. So I'm going to eat. You know what I'm saying? That means that I'm a freaking big grinding from 8 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. You better believe I'm a freaking do that. So the one thing that I wrote down was, as soon as I come back, 9 days, every single day, no days off, just 90 days straight, grinding in from 8 in the morning all the way to 10 o'clock at night, on the phones, knocking on the doors, you know, studying properties, going to people, meeting new people, lounges, man, you name it. I'm doing that. So why am I saying all this? I'm saying this because if you're an entrepreneur, or if you're somebody out there, you want to learn a new skill, you have to get out of that comfort zone. You cannot be scared. And I was scared for 25 years, man. I was freaking scared, bro. You know, after I graduated college, I thought that I had going on. I thought that, oh man, I'm a college graduate. I have a college education. The world is mine now. And it's nothing but a freaking lie. Nothing but a lie. I became a good employee for another company, but they did not teach me how to become an entrepreneur. How did I learn about entrepreneurship? Because I started hanging around with entrepreneurs. I started hanging out with 2 CEOs, and I'm very blessed that they liked me. The only reason they liked me is because I was very persistent that I wanted to learn their craft. What was their craft? Real estate. One of them was doing real estate in in residential. The other one does real estate in commercial. And both of them, I bugged them for weeks on the phone. Hey, how you doing? My name is Edward Mendez. Can I take you out for lunch? Can I go to your office? Can I bring you something to eat? Can I please, I just want 10 minutes of your time. I would love to learn what you do. Can I shadow you? Can I work for you? I don't want you to pay me nothing. I want to work for free. I want to freaking learn what you know. And I did that for 16 calls in a row until eventually one of them was like, all right, dude, you're calling me every day. Come in. Let me see what you're really all about. And that's what I did, and he kept liking for me.
Why'd you do that?
From there, I wanted to learn, dude. I wanted to learn, and I knew that I wanted that type of lifestyle they had. the type of lifestyle that it was. They they had control over their own time. There was no boss ahead of them. There was literally them going out, checking out, first and foremost, doing what they love doing. But secondly, they were always on a mission. They were always, you got to see these guys. One of them dresses with suits. I'm a suit guy, right? This right here, like, don't get me wrong, I think I still look nice, but this is not me. Like me, I like to wear nice dressy shirts with a tie, or sometimes not even a tie with a jacket. That's just the way I enjoy dressing, right? So,
Yep.
how do you call it? My two guys always dress up real nice, and I was like, man, I want that lifestyle. Like Richard Torino. Richard, what's up, man? Shout outs to you. Like, I don't know Richard's profile, and I see the way he dresses. I see the way he goes out and makes business. I see the way he's how do you call it? What is it? Author, bestseller. He's a bestseller, author. See, stuff like that I enjoy. So I said, you know what? I started hanging around with those type of people because I said, man, I want to be like that. I want to dress like that. That's the way I enjoy dressing. That's the way I'm going to be. So that's why I started making the phone calls. That's why I started, reaching out to those individuals. But the key is this: you cannot be freaking scared. And if you are scared, it's okay. But you got to embrace that. Just like right now, I'm embracing the fear of saying, you know what, I'm going to leave what I'm good at doing. So I'm good at car business. I'm really good at it. But this is not where I want to be at. This is not my end result. This is just me. This was just literally a vehicle for my next journey. And my next journey is real estate business. And that's where I'm heading now, dude.
That's awesome, bro. So what are you coming to Miami for?
Man, two reasons. One, I'm going to go out there and meet 3 different business individuals that I want to, eventually possibly do business with them. And then I have a special friend that I'm definitely going to go pay a visit to. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
That's awesome, man. So how long are you gonna be down here?
I'll be in Miami for 3 days.
3 days? Okay.
And then from there,
if you want to drive 2 hours door knocking, I'll show you what it's all about down here in door knocking.
Say that again?
I said I'll go door knocking with you if you want to go door knocking. I'm about 2 hours from where you're at.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on Monday whenever I get over there. Monday I'm gonna be door knocking in different businesses. I have 3 appointments already with 3 different individuals that I'm gonna be out there on Monday. Sunday is just gonna be more of me going to church out there, going walking on the beach, and like I said, paying a good visit to a good special friend. And then Monday I'm just gonna be grinding. So I'm gonna be grinding over there. And I'm gonna be grinding. Like, I launched the ETE gear today, and that is external. No, how do you call it? So ETE, basically the brand ETE. Of course, ETE is either the encouraging brand that I'm launching. ETE, that is expect the extraordinary. That's what brand stands for. ETE, expect the extraordinary. So I launched that today, guys. So feel free, direct message me if you'd like to use some of that gear. I'll definitely appreciate your support. Share with your friends as well. And I'm going to go out there and discuss business about that as well over there when I go to Miami.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. So talk to us a little bit about what you learned from the people that you wanted to learn from. What are some of the golden nuggets that you picked up from?
Perseverance and self-development and self-belief, and then find out exactly what's your niche. And the way you find out about what's your niche, what is that you're good for, you do a lot of trial and error. So the one thing that I would advise anybody that is graduating from high school, anybody that is in their early teens, in their late teens, early 20s, I would say don't go to college. Yeah, some people might not like that statement right now, but let me back it up with this statement. I would say don't go to college, but instead take a year or 2 years to travel. You don't have to have a lot of money. I would say travel to different countries, travel to different states, and do just all kinds of jobs. Do all kinds of jobs. Go to another country and do all kinds of jobs. Why? because you want to learn as much as possible. You want to pick up different skills. And in the way, in the process, if you think about it, you literally stop and think about it, man, what if I was to be 20 years old, 19 years old, right out of high school, if I decide I'm going to go to Spain, I'm going to go to Germany, I'm going to go to Japan, I'm going to go to, if I'm from Miami or from Florida, I'm going to go to NY, or I'm going to go to Texas, or I'm going to go to Ohio, or I'm going to go to South America. You think about it. If you want to do that for 1 to 2 years, and you just bounce around different states, different countries for 2 years, think about all the experience, all the people, all the connections, all the networking you will gain that you will not get in in college. Furthermore, there I believe that you will learn about who you truly are and about your gifts and your talents. And that's one thing my mentors taught me. They said, travel. Go out, explore the world. And that's exactly what I'm doing, even though I'm 27 years old now. But, for example, I'm here in California for 2 years. I'll move to 2019. I'll move to Miami. I'll be out there for 1 year. In 2020, I'll move to Spain for 6 months. From there, I'm going to move to Germany for another 6 months. And then possibly from there, I'll be 2021, God's will. 2021, I'll be in Japan. And then from there, I'll come back to the States. But I'm doing all that because I want to experience. I don't want to just listen to somebody else's stories and be like, wow, I did that. And I'll be like, wow, that sounds pretty freaking cool. No, I want to say, I freaking did it. I lived it. I've been there. I've experienced. I did a lot of networking. I said hello to people. I did a lot of freaking door knocking. I learned new language. I learned about new foods. I freaking did it. But what makes me different than anybody else is the fact that I am not freaking scared to lose. I'm not scared to lose, you know? That's one thing that I learned from my mentors. They told me you not be freaking scared to lose. You have to embrace it. You literally have to go out there and say, if I freaking lose, I'm just going to ask the question, what must I learn? And who do I have to reach out to? That's one thing that I said before, man, I'm good at doing. So that's the one thing, that's another thing they taught me. It's be confident with yourself. Find your niche. How do you call it? Go after what you want, even when nobody believes in you. Believe in yourself. And then find people that are doing that what you want to do, and then emulate them for a little while. Literally, like copy what they're doing. If that means that you got to copy the way they walk, then you copy the way they walk at least for the first month. So you can get that rhythm going. You can be like, okay, they got their chest up. I'm going to walk my chest up. They got a good Colgate smile up. I'm going to get a good Colgate smile on. And you copy that until you start to come out. And then you have your own swag. You have your own, okay, this is me now. And that's the one thing that I did. And that's why I'm so confident with who I am. And I'm so confident with the fact that I know my team, the elite closers, we're going to make a change. We're going to freaking really do a movement. People are going to be like, wow, how is it that 5 entrepreneurs got together and they made it happen? And I'm going to show that in reality, because I'm going to do a reality show with it, showing everybody how did I get 4 individuals to believe in me? How did I get 4 individuals to believe in me, to believe in the vision that I have, that they have as well? And we're going to make a movement. We're going to make a change. You know what I'm saying? And I give, and I'm very grateful, and I give, how do you call it, much props to Greg Cardone, because after I went to the GrowthCon on March, my mindset changed, man. If I was already developing my mindset, literally my mindset went to 10x level. And I started thinking more like, wow, it's time for me, boom, go harder, go harder. Let me ask you a question, Dan. Before the GrowthCon, did you know who I was?
Nope, I didn't. I didn't know who anybody on this
Correct.
stream was, probably.
Correct, and I believe that. And see what made difference is everybody, for the most part, everybody's on grind. Everybody that's in the feed right now. Shout outs to everybody in the feed. Much love to every single one of you. Share the video, like the video, share it with your friends, please. Once again, this is Dan, the water guy, really cool guy. He has a really cool show, and this is ETE, Mr. Colgate by himself. But one thing that everybody's doing is taking massive action. You know, literally the past 90 days, I took so much massive action that I made so many different connections. I got my idea back to finishing and writing the book that I should have wrote 5 years ago. Now I'm gonna finish up this book. I created a team of entrepreneurs together I did that in 90 days. You follow me? And I just can't explain to you all the things that I've done in 90 days that I'm freaking so humble and grateful for. You know, I met a beautiful woman in 90 days. You know, a woman that I've been writing down in my vision board. You know, the woman that is like, man, the woman that I want for me. Like every day I will write about it. You know, boom, I put everything that I wanted for you know, for that woman to have. That was my standards, because I had some freaking high standards. And in 90 days, everything is coming to me like that. But what am I doing? I'm making sure that I'm putting massive action every single day, no matter what.
Yep. It's all about your mindset, man.
Oh, definitely.
I think across the country, with all the 10Xers, it was a complete mind shift. I think we were all entrepreneurs before GrowthCon, but we took that to a whole nother level. I think everybody on this stream went to 10X. Thomas, to answer your question, there's going to be one this year. Yeah. I'll send you some information on when it's going to be. But I think it's important that people realize that you have a vision, but without action, none of that stuff matters. You can have goals. Without action, none of it matters.
That's
Without
right.
massive action, none of it matters.
That's correct, bro.
So what 3 skill sets, because there's some younger entrepreneurs, 19, 20, 21, that may be in college, maybe college dropouts because they realize that book smarts isn't street smarts, and street smarts and learning from the people that are out there making money is what you need to do. Learning from books in school isn't going to teach you that much. But so what are three different things that you think an entrepreneur needs? 3 different characteristics that an entrepreneur needs in order to succeed.
You know what? It's very basic ones that I believe a lot of us have, but some of us are scared to use them, or we just need to develop them more. And that is, once again, self-belief. You have to believe in yourself. The second one is a very important one. That is this one. You have to live every single day. Now, mind you, have to be humble. You got to be respectful. You got to be respectful. Respectful with yourself, but be respectful of other people. Have integrity, right? But my second one would say you have to have no fucks given. Now, excuse my language. What I mean about that is a lot of us are so concerned about what other people are going to say, or we're so concerned about, man, if I dial this phone number, if I dial this, if I go knock on this door, what if they're busy, or what if they kick me out, or what they don't want me to be there, or what if I'm interrupting them? So there, you concerned about what other people are doing. You have to have no fucks given, because there's never going to be the perfect timing. I have guys that tell me, dude, I want to jump into real estate business myself, or man, I want to create my own business. Like, I see you always on the grind, dude. How do you do it? Like, I tell them, dude, I have a freaking definite goal. I set up a date, and then I take action. Like, there's no going back. And a lot of these guys, a lot of people that I'm meeting, they're waiting for that perfect moment. There's not a perfect moment. There's really not. For 25 years, I thought it was a perfect moment. So that's the 2. So the first one is self-belief. Second one is you really have to have a I don't care type of attitude about what people think about me. And number 3, you have to believe in your product that you're going to sell.
Yep.
Because you got to remember that product that you're going to sell is not about you, but it's about how can my product or my service be of service to other people. You cannot be concerned about the money. You literally have to be concerned about how can my product or my service literally assist and serve somebody else. And that's the one thing about my product, my service is I know how it's going to assist somebody else. I know what are going to be the results when you get the hat, when you get the extraordinary hat, when you get the shirt. I know whenever the services that the elite closers are going to provide, I know how they're going to literally allow companies and allow individuals to grow, to revenue more money, to get more leads. I know how that's going to help them. And I believe in the product. My whole team believes in the product, you know? And those are three things that I believe you have to have.
Yep. So I'm going to elaborate on that. Number one, self-belief. If you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? ETE doesn't believe in me. I believe in me. If I don't believe in me, no one's going to believe anything you tell them in the first place. Number two, my sales rep, my sales team, we knock on doors on a consistent basis, right? And I hear a lot of the time that, well, we knock on doors in the evening. We knock on doors when they're eating dinner. It's never going to be a convenient time for them. Who cares? That means they're home. So you're going to get more no's than you're going to get yeses, but that means you're still going to get more yeses than you would if you knock when people aren't home. And number three, you have to believe in your product. And I'm just going to say this briefly, but I've been getting a lot of people trying to recruit me in a certain multi-level marketing company, and not a damn person knows anything about their product. Know your product better than anybody else does. Know your competition better than anybody else does. No one can tell you anything about your product if you 100% believe in it. You have to believe in you. You have to believe in your product. And like ETE said, you have to have who gives a shit whether or not it's a good time for somebody. No one wants your product. No one can afford it. It's never a good time to buy it. But that's why we're all in sales. That's why everything we do is for savage grind, right? You have to be a savage grinder. So 3 weeks ago, I was terrified to go on Facebook Live. I told ETE this. Dan sprinkling that water right now. I like it. So 3 weeks ago, I was terrified to go on Facebook Live, and I tried to do one myself. I felt like I was talking to myself. So I decided to start interviewing people because it seems like we can actually have a conversation and people can get some value out of what we're talking about. But I just decided to do it. Someone else that's on the live stream, Chris Wick, he was terrified to do it himself. But guess what? He decided to go and do it. Who gives a shit what people think? Just do it.
That's right. That's right.
You better make sure it's clean water you're drinking, man.
It's the best water, bro. I can hook you up.
It must be for. It's the best water. It must be for me then.
It must be.
So where do you see yourself? What's that?
I said, you know which water I'm talking about?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's the good kind.
Yeah, it is good kind. So where do you see yourself in like 5-10 years? Dan, the liquidizer. I like it. I might start using that.
I like that. Yeah, you got to start. That's my boy Victor, the gorilla. He's a part of the team of the elite closers. Okay, 5 years from now and 10 years from
No
now.
Kangen. Brad, send me a message about Kangen. I'll get you off of that. Go ahead. Sorry.
In 5 years, I'll be 32 years old. And I know that I'll be way more past than what I can see. What I can see right now that I'll be doing in 5 years, I know for sure I'll be running a multi-millionaire company with investment. I'll be happily married, I'll tell you that. I'm a family man, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a family man. And I know in 5 years I'll be married. I'll be married with Queen. And everybody wants to have a a power couple and all that good stuff. Well, I think that I'm not like everybody. I'm very different. So I'm gonna have an explosive couple relationship with the person that I'm married to. And that person that I get married to is gonna be as fire, as strong as I am. You know? And we're gonna do something incredible. In 5 years from now, I'll be a world-known speaker. I'll be speaking in all over the world, from Australia to South America, Central America to Asia, and all over the United States. And I'll be a world-known speaker because that's my gift. You know, that's my talent. That's something that I do, and that is be in front of people and being able to attract and be able to grab their attention and let them know who I am. But not necessarily about who I am. Forget who I am, but what can I do to impact? What can I do to encourage your life? And that's the one skill that every day I develop, every day that I work harder on myself, that I can develop that skill. And I'll be running my foundation, that is living above obstacles. And the purpose of that foundation is literally to give back to the kids. I love kids. You know, I grew up very rough. I had a stepdad that broke me mentally, physically, emotionally, abused me. And so for that, I have so much love for kids that I want to give back to kids, you know? I want to make sure for those kids that don't have a dad or they do have a dad and the dad is probably mistreating them, you know, just abusing them, I can be there and be like, yo, um, let me help you. Let me show you some love. Let me show you what you know what really love is all about. You know, that's what I want
Yep.
to do. So I'll be running that foundation, man. And like I said, man, I'll be doing that with the person that I spend my life with.
That's awesome, man. 100% believe you're going to be there.
Most
100%.
definitely.
Yep. So I like asking this question because I get all kinds of different responses. But if you could spend your time, an hour of your time, with anybody in history, either dead or alive, who do you think it would be?
I'll answer that in two ways. If it was to be now, I would say Grant. I would spend an hour with Grant. Uh, Actually, man, it's a two. It'll be Grant or Warren Buffett, you know, because I studied the both. But I think I'll probably go with Grant because Grant and I see myself to connect more with Grant because the type of lifestyle that he's had is kind of similar to my lifestyle. So I'll go with Grant. I'll go with Grant. But if I can choose somebody from the past, it's a big challenge. I love a lot of the greats, but I will go with Zig Ziglar. If I had to choose somebody, I'll probably go with Zig Ziglar. Or man, you know, another one that was great back in the day was Dr. Dr. Norman Peele.
You still there? I don't know what happened. He froze and then stopped talking. Can any of you guys that are on the live stream hear me and him? What's up, Imad? You still in Ohio or are you back down in Florida? Put a 1 in the comments. I might take that. I like that gorilla. I like it. He disappeared. ETE, I gotta get you back on here, man. Let's see. I'll get him back on, don't worry. I think his phone might have died. Dan, what part of Florida do you live in? I live in outside of Tampa, but my office is down in Sarasota right now. Brad, make sure you send me a message. I want to talk to you about Kangen. I think his battery dies. He's close to me. Go get him so we can get him back on here, man. Flying to Puerto Rico for a week and then headed home. Awesome, man. Awesome. So I think one of the important things that we all have to realize is that the most important thing you have to do as an entrepreneur is get your mindset right. And in order to get your mindset right, you have to, number one, hang around the right people. And that can be as simple as accepting people on Facebook. They're the wrong individuals you need to be friends with. So I think I have 700 friend requests in my inbox right now. And I'm not gonna just accept anybody. I have to vet them. I have to make sure that there's someone that I even want to see their feed. And if I see someone negative on my feed, I posted a comment the other day. You know, what is a good investment to you? And someone said, what'd someone say? They said something stupid like meth kits or meth labs or something. I deleted them. So just realize that every single thing you see on your news feed, every single thing you see in life, whether it's from TV or from people talking to you or people on Facebook, everything you listen to on the radio, everything has an impact on what you say and what you hear. So I think the most important part of being an entrepreneur is getting your mindset right. But I messed with Boricuas.
Boricuas, man, I'm about tired of hearing Despacito, let me tell you. It's all over the place every time I get in my car. I'm listening to Relentless right now by Tim Grover, but every time I turn my car on, Despacito's on, so it's getting old. But so anybody have any questions about anything we've been talking about so far? Hopefully Gorilla gets them back pretty soon. Chris, what's on your mind right now? Ahmad, what about you, man? I know you're a self-made millionaire, just killing it. So, I mean, if everybody wants to pick someone's mind, there's a lot of people on this feed right now that are savage grinders, they're go-getters, they're making it happen. They're not letting anybody's stupidity stop them from doing what they want to do. And I think that's key too. I was talking to my sales staff today about commission versus omission. This commission means you're going to go and just do it. I'm looking for doers on my team. I'm going to do exactly what ETE, Gorilla, Friendly Flipper, the Hammer. I'm going to do all those guys did. T multiplies. I'm going to create a group of guys down here in Florida that want to go and make it happen. And not necessarily want to, but they're going to go make it happen. Because there's a difference between wanting to make it happen and making it happen. So everybody wants to be a billionaire, but unless you're going to go become a billionaire once, just wanting something is just a dream. Vision. You have to have vision. So everybody knows I'm Dan the Waterman, but I'm about to take over a company that right now is worth $9 billion. And I'm about to go head to head with them and be a direct competitor of them. And I plan on dominating that sector. So no one knows really what that is yet. We haven't really announced what we're going to do, but within the next couple months, you're going to see a shift in a major marketplace that we're going to take over, and I definitely look forward to making that happen. So invite me. I got you. $9 billion, Thomas. $9 billion. You're upside down, bro. You're hanging out so you're hanging out upside down.
What's going on, guys? I'm sorry about that.
That company that I'm going to take over is $9 billion. I'm going to own them. I'm going to take at least half of their customers.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Billion. So
there you go.
I'm trying to talk about some stuff, waiting for you to get back.
Well, I'm glad you waited for me. Now I apologize about that. My phone went hot. I was dropping so much content, my phone couldn't handle it anymore, so it got hot on me.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what are we saying?
We're talking about the people that you want to spend time with.
Yeah, so the last I would say Zig Ziglar, and I'll tell you why Zig Ziglar. I like Zig Ziglar's story, but besides his success, like I said, I'm a family guy. One thing I love about Zig Ziglar is the way he talked about his wife, the redhead. For him, his wife was his everything. And to me, that's what it's all about. It's about literally having so much respect and love for your spouse that you freaking put in so much work because you want to give your spouse not only respect but love, but you want to give them everything, you know? And that's one thing I love about Zig Ziglar. That's one thing that I love about Grant Cardone as well, that he knows his wife and he respects his wife, that he freaking goes out there and gets on the grind to close different deals to help more people, and he brings his wife with him, just like Zig Ziglar would. Zig Ziglar would always talk about redhead, you know, and to me, that shows a lot. You know, that's whenever you know they are successful, when they have it all. I don't believe that success is just about having the money, having the company, and that is it. It's literally about having it all. And one thing that I'm going to have it all. I'm going to have the physique that I want. I'm going to have the kids that I want. I'm going to have the wife that I want. I'm going to have the business that I want. I'm going to have enough income in the bank that I want to have. And I want to have the crib that I want to drive, the crib that I want to have, the car that I want to drive, the people that I want to meet. I'm going to be able to do all that. Because I'm going to have that. Because there you go.
That's my car.
I'm a Rolls Royce fan, man. That's what I am. I'm a Rolls Royce fan.
Hey, I'll have one of those too, no worries.
I know you will. So yeah, those are my two answers, Dan. It's Zig Ziglar and Grant Cardone.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So is there anything in the last 3 to 6 months that you feel you would have changed had you been able to do it all over again?
If I can go back 3 months, can I change something else? I'll take more massive action. You know, you cannot stop taking massive action. And I think that's the one thing I'll do that I'll increase. And that's why every morning, whenever I wake up, the first thing I do, I give grace. And then the second thing, I'm just like, hell yeah, today I'm going to give a little bit more action than I did the day before yesterday. And, you know, so that's really it, man. Just more massive action. But I'm doing that every day, you know. That's really it, man. I love reading books. That's one thing that I do every day on the daily basis. I read. But, yeah.
What do you read?
You know what? If I can go back 3 months, I would have started writing that book I should have wrote 5 years ago, 3 months ago, and I would have had that book published by now. That's what I would have done different.
There you go.
That's what I would have done different.
You know, the key to that is that we can't do that, but you're taking massive action right now to make sure that comes to fruition very soon.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So if you could ask yourself anything in an interview, what would you want to ask yourself?
Wow, that's a good question, dude. That's a hell of a question. I like that question. I'm gonna use that question too.
Hey, you use that on Brad tonight at 8:30.
Dude, I sure will. I'm gonna use that question. Repeat that question again.
If you could ask yourself anything in an interview, or in other words, if you were interviewing yourself, what question would you ask yourself?
Dude, that is one hell of a question.
Anybody in the comments can answer that too. What question would you ask yourself if you were interviewing yourself? It's a deadly question. It's not deadly, it just makes you think, man.
It really does make you think. I like that question. I would ask me, why did I allow 25 years of fear to hold me tight? That's what I think I would ask.
Say that again?
I would ask myself, why did I allow fear in my past to hold me down for 25 years?
Amen, bro.
And I would answer it with, at the time, you know, my mindset was very small.
Yep.
It was very small. And I think that's why a lot of people do not achieve their goals or do not achieve where they want to be because their mindset is small. No disrespect to them. I have love for everybody. The one thing about me that I stand for is I treat somebody that is getting paid $6 an hour with so much respect as somebody that is making or is the CEO of a company, you know.
Yep.
But the only difference between those two people in reality is their mindset. One of them knows and believes in himself or herself that they can reach anything they want, and that's why they're at the position where they're at. And then the other one, he or she does not believe on that big picture. They think that they have to be born with some sort of gift or talent, and that's not true.
Yep. 100%. Anybody can be taught. In my opinion, I think anybody can be taught if they want to be taught.
You're right about that, man.
If you don't want to learn, you won't learn. So
correct.
To kind of piggyback off of that, I have an employee that works for me that she makes $12 an hour right now. And I offered her a new position. It's going to take a little bit more time on a daily basis for her to make her job happen. But she was going to make $1,200 to $1,500 a week. She decided not to do it because she didn't want to take that extra effort to triple her income. So one of my sales reps said, I don't understand why she didn't take it. It's all here, man. It's mindset.
That's right.
Her mindset couldn't comprehend her making $1,500 a week. She couldn't see herself making $1,500 a week. She's okay with making $400 or $500 a week. I mean,
Correct.
that's it, man. It's all mindset, 100%. And if you feel your mindset's not right, you got to do something about it. You got to get around the right people. That's what ETE's done. He's surrounding himself with the people that he wants to be like and the people that he wants to grow with. That's what you have to do. You have to be
Right.
around people that you want to be like. Because if you're around people that have a $8, $10, $12 an hour an employee mentality, guess what? You're going to have that mindset.
That's right.
Mindset, massive action will get you anywhere. You will have to want it, desire it, and make it your bitch. That's going to be my next quote, Brad. I'm going to put you there too, bro. What's up, Chavez? Chavez, I sent you a message. You got to be on the show next Wednesday. That's your day. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mike Chavez will be on the show. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Massive action, bro. Come on. So, anything you want to add? I know you got to get ready for your powerhouse with a real Brad Lee here in a little while.
I sure do. So one thing that I'll tell you guys is this: believe in yourself and love yourself, and find out what the hell your spirit looks like. You know, find out exactly how your spirit looks like, because you have your flesh, man. This is your flesh. The way you look down, that's your flesh, dude. And I can care less about it. I can care less about my flesh. You know, the way I find out my gift, the way I find out who I am, and I speak so boldly about it, and I'm so proud of who I am, is because I connected with my spirit, with the internal human being that you have within you. You have somebody inside of you. That's the person, that's the spirit you have to connect with. Now, I'm not saying, hey man, be a religious person, because I'm not a religious guy howsoever. But what I'm saying is, you do have something inside of you, and you have to find it, and you have to connect with it. And once you connect with it, it's like you break down every wall that comes ahead of you. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not. You don't want it to be easy, because if it was easy, then it would not be fun. Like, I love the adrenaline. I love the challenge, because it makes me grow. Because that means there's something for me to learn, and that means as I'm going to meet somebody new, because I'm going to meet a new person that is going to give me a hand. And then I'm going to build a new friendship. So I will say this to you that is watching. First and foremost, make sure you share the video, you like the video. If you don't know who I am, I do apologize, and I take full responsibility. I am ETE, Mr. Colgate Mile himself. You can follow my journey. But I'll tell you this: believe in yourself, love yourself, because I believe in you and I don't know you, but I believe that every single one of you guys, ladies, beautiful women out there as well, and then give a shout to all the beautiful women, because I love women, and not women like I like to go mess around with women, but I got so much respect for women. So I say, man, all you beautiful women out there, believe in yourselves. Do not let a guy or a man tell you that you're not worth it, or they're too much for you, that you cannot do it. That's freaking garbage. If a man ever tells you that, you tell him, you know what? Bye, Felicia. Get the hell out of here. You know, because you're a boy, and I need a freaking man that's gonna. You tell him, bye, Felicia. I need a man that's really gonna support my dream as well. Okay, I believe that. I believe that 100%. And how do you call it? So, believe in yourself, man. Love yourself, and smile every single day. Even whenever you're having a character building day, a character building moment, smile. Smile.
Absolutely.
And smile at strangers as well. Don't be scared to smile at strangers, because you never know. A stranger might be walking, and then his or her thought may be, you know what, I'm about to go and commit suicide right now, because my life is going downhill. But just because you did that smile or you waved, maybe they're going to think, you know what, maybe something is good out there. So just remember that. Everybody talks about change. Oh man, we're gonna get a new president. It's gonna be a new changer. I hope that we have a new boss, because we want change. We want change. We want all kinds of change. But people are not willing to say, I'm gonna make change. And that's one thing that I did different. I decided I was gonna be the change. I decided I was gonna change my life so I can serve other people, and they can see by my actions, not by my words, but by my actions. If I can do it, they can do it as well.
Absolutely, bro. We are the ones that are changing the world. 100%.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter who our president is. It doesn't matter who your boss is. You're the ones that's going to change the world. You.
That's right. That's right.
That's you. That's it. That's it. And you got to get out of your own way. You're your
Yeah.
own worst. If you don't get out of your own way, no one can. No one can make you go to work. No one can make you take massive action. Only you, right there. You right there.
That's right.
That's who I'm talking. You take massive action. Let's go. Get out of your own way. You ready? You like that, ETE?
I like that, bro. I like that a lot.
Yeah, man. Elite Closers, Florida edition.
There you go.
We got it. All right, man. It's been great. I'll see you in about 30 minutes.
All right, brother. You have a great day. Stay blessed and highly favored. And you stay, Coach, be smiling.
Yeah, bro. See you, man.